Hi there, I'm Patrick McMurray, aka Shucker Paddy, world champion and Guinness Book of World Records oyster shucker. I'm a teacher, a restaurateur, and I also am an oyster sommelier with the Oyster Master Guild. I'm here today to talk about Prince Edward Island oysters. There's been a lot of talk recently in the industry about MSX, Dermo, and what's happened in the oyster industry in the Maritimes. I just want you to know that MSX is a disease that causes oyster mortality in the water. The oyster meat atrophies or shrivels up until just shell remains. Unfortunately, what that does is it reduces the amount of oysters that we have available to sell. Dermo is another type of oyster disease. It causes weakness in the oyster as well as the MSX, and it causes a bit of a shrinkage in the oyster, and it doesn't survive through it. In 2025, late fall, early winter, there was a perfect storm that happened. MSX had come into the area, Dermo was in the area, and there was a drought. If there's a drought, there's lower food source, and the oysters with the MSX and or Dermo were going into the winter when they hibernate weak. And if they're weak ahead of time, coming out the other side, we've impacted the volume of oysters that are ready for market. Now, MSX is not a new thing. It first showed up in North America in the Chesapeake Bay region and has slowly moved up the eastern seaboard through the 50s, 60s, 70s, 90s, and unfortunately, in the Maritimes, it's the last stop on the train ride. So it's here now. We have to deal with it, and we are. We've learned from the southern areas that we can actually grow oysters that are resistant to MSX and Dermo, and our growers here are working on that diligently right now. The oysters that you see now in the restaurants and at the grocery store are in perfect condition and fantastic as always. There just might not be a heck of a lot of them. Every Prince Edward Island oyster that you get on your plate is super safe, great, and delicious. Tastes like the ocean.